Hey everybody, I'm Steven21967 and it looks like we have a progress report for the infected. I'll read it so you don't have to. Version 9.0 progress report. Hi everyone, I would like to share the progress of version 9.0. Here is a running list of additions changes that are completed so far for the upcoming version 9.0 update. This post will be updated every few days, so be sure to keep an eye on it if you would like to keep tabs on stuff coming down the pipeline. This update should be ready in about 2 weeks. Holy cow. Last edited 4/5/21. So that's today. Vambies in animals. Change. Vambi step up slope angle. On version 8.0, Vambies can walk, run over steep cliffs and landscapes. I have reduced the slope angle in which they are capable of walking on. Alright. The result of this change will be that Vambies will no longer be able to step on large boulders, yay, and cliff sides in most cases. Alright. They will slightly have a greater step on slope angle than you, the player character, but much reduced than currently. So they can step up higher than we can, but not as high as they currently can. That'll be the change. This can result in players building elevated bases that AI can no longer reach, but if a player wants to build that way, who am I to deny that possibility? Okay. It'll be interesting to see what happens when people have Vambies unable to reach them. Will their game start lagging out? Because my experience is when I went into the villages and I went to get the blueprint plans, I had significant lag every time a Vambi chased me into a house. Because when you close the door behind you in the house, they can't get in at you. I had lag issues with that, so I don't know what to say about that. It could be me, it could be just the game, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, players can step up or walk up terrain, cliffs, etc. That is 45 degrees. All right. Vambies can step up or walk up terrain, cliffs that are 55 degrees, and previously it was 95 degrees. Holy cow, that's almost 90. That's like, holy cow. They can 95 degrees. Basically, they can go upside down. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, and I don't look forward to what I'm seeing coming down below. Change. AI will no longer go into the water, both humanoid and animals. Animals. This will, however, mean that any water bases will not encounter any Vambies. They will just wait for players near the shore. At first, I did not want this to be used as an exploit, since Vambies and predators can be disabled anyway. Yes, that is true. I figure why not let players build in this way if they so choose. And again, my opinion, in my game, if predators or if the Vambies don't have a clear line to attack us, then my game lags a little bit. So I'm still going to build on water, but nonetheless. Change. Crocodile health increase from 200 to 300 and damage inflicted on a player from 25 to 50 per hit. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Crocodiles are super dangerous. Change. Bear health increase from 200 to 300 and damage inflicted on player from 25 to 50 per hit. Holy cow. You can't afford to let a bear hit you at all, period. Added. Some Vambies now equipped with a knife. You can throw it as a projectile. They are only equipped with one knife, so one projectile per Vambi. That means if they throw it, that'd be it. They can throw it once and then they're back to bare hands. Alright, jeepers, okay. I don't know what to say. Okay. Added another Vambi behavior. They now have the capability to dodge melee attacks. Alright, and then added large scorpions. You might as well add ticks and mosquitoes at this point. Okay, scorpions added in caves. They do very little damage, but can make you bleed or get infected. Alright, I don't look forward to getting stung by them. Building and construction. I have added a few more half wall building sections. Added slanted half wall, added long half wall, and added cement half wall. Okay, so half wall that we can put by our steps, so our steps aren't so hideously ugly. Okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. That's fine with me. The way he shows that makes me happy that we can do something about my awful looking stairs. I mean, in real world, that's just not possible the way it's going to look. All right, change. Can now rotate walls and doors with mouse wheel. All right, walls and doors with mouse wheel. Okay, can now add doors to interior door frames. Okay, before we couldn't do that. That's kind of, I mean, that wood pattern against this wood pattern here is kind of a little bit ugly. Okay, villages and text added. Two new tech blueprints added. Circular saw bench blueprint and waterhouse blueprint. Okay, so we got to go out and get those. I wonder if that means that we won't be able to use what we have until we go and officially get them. Okay, here it is. For any save files created before this patch, I need to respawn all the tech blueprints again so that a restart is not required. Okay, well, let me get that again. For any save files created before this updated, I need to respawn all the tech blueprints again so that a reset is not restarted. Okay, so we don't have to restart. Okay, there's not. We don't have to restart the game. Yeah, we don't have to restart. Okay, we don't have to restart the games. All right. Players will have to visit all villages again to find the two new ones. Any text you already have will show as learned, but in your travels to find the new ones, you will also find the old ones. Okay. All right. I understand. It's just the way that's going to be. So we're going to have to go out to the villages again. Added. I have added 3 more villages on the map. So now a total of 6, with a total of 12 tech books to be found now. 2 will spawn per village. I will upload a new map image once it's done. Okay. So villages, we'll get more villages. Okay. Change. Loot in towns will now respawn every in-game days. Whatever loot was there will despawn and all new loot will respawn. If that 10th day comes, loot will not respawn during runtime or a lag would. Okay, well, let me try. If that 10th day comes, loot will not respawn during runtime or a lag would occur. So to fix that, only during the next game reload will this new loot get spawned in. If you are loading in an already started game, the 10-day respawn counter will commence on that first load. So do not be alarmed if you do not see any loot. You will need to wait 10 days. Alright, let's go, keep going. Game options added. New game setting. Can now toggle head bobble on off. Okay, head bobble. Looks like it's right down here. Alright, and added new game setting. You can now modify player's stats depletion rate. You now have the option between slow, normal, or fast depletion. Slow equals 2 times slower than normal. Fast equals 1.5 faster than normal. Added FOV slider to the game video options. However, there's a narrow range from 85 to 100 degrees. So field of view right here. So we can increase our field of view. Alright, maybe we'll try that out, see what that's like. Other changes, additions. Okay, we got a steel spear right here. Can be crafted on an advanced workbench. Slightly more damage dealt, but a huge increase in durability. Good. Long-lasting steel spear. I'm behind that. That's good. Added steel spear tip. Okay, that goes with the spear. Used in crafting recipe of steel spear. Okay, so steel spear. This is not iron spear, it's a steel spear. Okay, added players have For a while now, I've been asking for a way to label their storage chests. Good. Well, this is now possible. When interacting with chests, a text box will be visible for players to type a description. So you got like seeds, and I can't quite read this, what this says. And that says food. Okay, so is this going to be only on the front, or will it be on the sides too? Because all my chests are all facing, long. They're not facing the long way. They're facing the short way toward me. I mean, they're facing. Yeah, I got the edges facing me. So I wonder. We'll see what that looks like. No, it looks like we don't have anything along here. So, yeah. All right. Okay. I guess we'll just deal with that. Change. Another popular demand. You can now stack ingot shelves. Okay. That makes sense. I'm still not adopting the ingot shelves. They're only good for one thing, and that's the ingot, and you can't reuse them for anything else. I think it's a waste of material. That's my opinion. Change. Bone shards crafting station changed from the advanced workbench to the regular workbench. This means you can get bone spears much quicker. Change. Bone arrow crafting station changed from the regular workbench to the advanced workbench. Okay. Added oxygen levels and depletion when underwater. If oxygen hits 0, the player will start to lose health. Okay. That kind of expecting that anyway. Bug fixes. Grabbing the Lockhart while standing on it would sometimes catapult the player in the air. Oh god. Can we fix it so that the stupid sheep doesn't catapult me in the air? He does that a lot. Every time he runs into me, he knocks me a good 20 feet up. Let's take a quick look at the discussion and see if there's anything here. Yeah, I'm adult. I'm adult enough. Alright, here, Digix Studios. This is him. Hope you do something with inventory mechanic. It's horrible right now. What's wrong with it? And don't tell me you have problems splitting items now, LOL. I've added like 5 ways to move and split items. No, what I want is I want to be able to stack things more. I want what I have in subsistence, where I only have a few storage containers, or storage boxes for all my stuff. And right now for the infected, I have like 20 of them. And the more production I'm going to do for things I'm going to build, the more storage containers I'm going to have to build just to stack one single ingot or one single ore. I would like to be able to stack those to 10. If we could stack that to 10, I can reduce the amount of planks that I have to make. I mean, that's easy. It's super easy to make it, but it starts to become very untenable because there's just too much stuff. All right, here's another one from Digix Studios. All right, hopefully get some new Vambi types one day. I know you mentioned no guns will ever come to the game. That's fine. But maybe adding rare hidden basic ones like pistols or hunting weapons, double barrel shotguns. Hey, don't forget rocket launchers while you're on it. The idea being not turning the game into COD. Okay, by filling it to the brim with guns. It wouldn't be the worst of ideas, and maybe you could make the ammunition limited and difficult to make. Alright, I only mention this as I feel no guns could end up becoming boring for some people. You can implement a mechanic like Project Zomboid has and make them nearly a death sentence to use. Hordes of Vambies come after you if you decide to shoot, so they are only used in the worst circumstances. Update looking. Well, that's kind of interesting. So, anyway, they are being worked on as we speak, including mini bosses. I want mini bosses. Guns or no guns, I want mini bosses. And you can either make the mini bosses somewhere in the game, or I have to go out and find them. It could be that when I'm in the game, there's an emote that's heard across the world, across the map, that so-and-so mini boss is now active. and then there could be a symbol if I look on the map that shows about where the mini boss is, and then I have to go out there and just kind of like deal with them and everything. Having a mini boss walk into my base though, interesting. Yeah, interesting. I like mini bosses. I mean, guns are fine. I just hate ammunition. Oh god, I hate it so much. It's so difficult. Every game I play that has ammunition, that has guns, the ammunition is the toughest part. Always the toughest part. And let's go check one more page. There's one more page to see if the developer has any responses to anyone. Okay, so there we go. There we go. It's like, there it is. We got the progress report. We got a chance to take a look at it. Got some stuff going on here. Yeah, this video is starting to go really long, so scorpions, man. They're in the caves. Yeah, I just like no. I just like no scorpions, please. No scorpions. No snakes. We don't need snakes either. We don't need, or spiders. We don't need anything poisonous. I really, really don't need it. Okay, but hey, I understand the reason for creating a threat, a danger for people who are going inside of the caves to make it a little bit more challenging. It's not as simple as just go in there and get all the loot you want and leave. No, you gotta watch out for them. Okay, I get that. Scorpions. Scorpions. Yeah. More weapons. Stacking. Water. Yeah, you have breath. That breath was something that just seems like it was a matter of time until we got it. Till that showed up. Alright, so I'll just kind of leave it there. You guys have opinions. Just throw them in there and, you know, see what everyone thinks about what's going on. What stuff are you happy for? What stuff where you're like, man, I don't really care about this. If we get weapons, I mean like guns and stuff, we'll make some guns. We'll see what the bullets are like. Hopefully don't make it too difficult in order to get ammunition for our weapons. And okay, so that'll be it for this video right now, you guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get alerts when I come out with new videos, and as always, comment. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Later, dudes.